अरे fuck. Uh, 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 uh. स्टोर क्या है भाई? भाई ये बढ़िया है, पता है? This is really good. I like this. ये तो है. Fatality tokens are dragon crystals now, bruh. Medium on subtitles रखूं. एक सेकंड. इसमें भी ऑप्शन है. अच्छा अभी नहीं है. ना मीडियम ही करते हैं कुछ अभी हार्ड वाला NHK भाई.
My friends, your patience is about to be rewarded. For I have saved the best for last. I have recently discovered a cure-all of unrivaled potency. It will soon be on the shelves in every home of Outworld. This elixir is crafted from an ancient recipe. It has Patreon flowers, Margovian nectar, powdered teeth of an Arctican dragon. All this and more, infused with powerful Lycorian magic. There is a village in the next canton over, where everyone has purchased this miracle cure. Overnight, all diseases, even Tarkat, have disappeared. Now, magic this potent is expensive. And I am sure you're asking yourselves, can I afford it? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford to be without it?
You lie, Shang Tsung. Your cures are useless.
I'm sorry. You are?
Someone fool enough to have believed you. My daughter was dying when you came to my farm. You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had. But only days later, she was dead.
That is impossible. My magic could not have failed her.
There was no magic! I took your elixir to an Imperial mage, and you know what she said? It's nothing! Just Bourgeois tea!
The mage is mistaken, kind sir. My elixirs are of superior quality. Their efficacy is guaranteed.
Damn!
It is an excellent ruse, your disguise.
Oh, Chronica.
Backwater folk are far more likely to trust a kindly old man.
Here on behalf of a dissatisfied customer. If it's revenge you want, have at it. If it's restitution, there's nothing left.
What I want, Shang Tsung, is to elevate you, to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend to be.
A generous offer. Why me?
You are uniquely resilient. Who else could eke out a living traveling Outworld's hinterlands, selling quack cures and fake magic?
A living? It is barely survival.
And you were meant for more. To live among kings, not peasants. But since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become.
How do you know this? Who are you?
I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung.
Bruh.
Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
Wow.
This is a good harvest, Kung Lao.
Yes. It is a blessing, Raiden.
You would rather we starve?
No, of course not. But we've worked these fields since we were kids. In 40 years, we'll still be here. Stooped and feeble like Old Man Wei.
As long as I've known you, you've dreamed of leaving Fengjian. Why can't you be happy here?
Our ancestors fought in great wars. They died with honor and glory. Stories of our great adventures will be passed down for generations.
It may not be glorious, but what we do helps the village thrive.
I know. But is it so wrong to want some excitement?
If that's what you want, may I suggest a bet? Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill their cart pays.
You work faster than me? Ha! Since when? You're on, Raiden.
Nice.
That is amazing.
I am starving. I wonder what Madame Beau is making tonight.
For you two, whatever you want.
Thank you, Madame Beau. You spoil us.
Like the sons I never had.
That's cute.
Have you two been practicing my lessons?
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If
Lamau.
you fail to prepare,
Your preparations will fail you.
good. You haven't forgotten. But we'll see if I make you anything special tonight.
I'm glad you're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying? You finished work last.
But I delivered my cart first.
Delivered? Huh. The bet was filled.
That's not what I remember.
So that's how it is, eh? What do you say we settle this man to man?
Wait, you mean fight?
Yes. Right here, right now. Madame Beau can watch, critique our form.
Okay. Liu Kang.
Best 2 out of 3?
Fair enough.
We must be careful. Madame Beau will kick us out if we break something.
Oh, this won't last long enough for that to happen. You will be down in no time.
Fight!
एक second. I just realized something. Ki as much as I love this Melina logo, I would have to remove it because it's blocking some of the screen. Oh, yo, Dragon, what's up, buddy? Sorry, I wasn't speaking, because was in the middle of the cut scene. Kya hai, bhai? Down back. Okay. Down back. Down back. IJ, IJ. IJ, IJ. Anything with J? No special moves with J, huh? Shit. So IJ, okay. Oh! Oh! That's a nice one. हाँ? ये क्या था?
Must we go another round? We both...
क्या है? Dive kick air है. Is there a way to like push him up or some shit? Madam elbow, हाँ. Okay, so I'll do that K, right? And then I'll try double. Okay.
No.
Wait, try something.
Wow,
Try
this
something.
ends.
What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. Hey, but there is a lot of potential with his combos, not gonna lie.
Haven't beaten me yet.
The day's coming, Kung Lao.
Keep telling yourself that.
Hey, there is potential with his combos, not gonna lie.
You were hungry.
Hello, boss.
Everything was delicious, Madam Bo.
Thank you, Raiden. You boys are always a pleasure to cook for.
उसकी शक्ल देखो. Hey, smoke?
Madam Bo, the Lin Kuei await your answer.
Ore, this is getting interesting.
I have been busy, Smoke.
The Lin Kuei? Who are they?
Don't know, but I don't like where this is going.
What do we do?
Stay ready.
Madam Bo, it is a simple choice. Pay for our protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
That, Madam Bo, is unfortunate.
Oh! Ouch!
Madam Bo!
Oh, damn! Bruh, that was dumb, not gonna
You
lie.
two are brave, but against us, you are in over your head.
Oh, we can choose.
We don't care
Okay, no.
who you are or who you are with. You will not menace Madam Bo.
Let's go.
Fight!
What is the combo, right? Ah.
person to extort.
Oh, that's good to know. किसको? हाँ, 2 दिए. Saturday. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Ah! Wait, what's the back grapple? Oh, nice.
Now who's in over his head? This was you?
Honestly, I'm surprised too.
Come on, let's help Madame Beau.
Hey, Sub-Zero. And Scorpion. The fuck? Okay.
Where you stand.
Okay.
How does he do that?
I have no idea.
You interfere with Lin Kuei business. Leave or face our wrath.
Abandon Madame Beau? Not happening.
Ah. Nice.
Want more? I have plenty.
You should have fled when you could. Prepare to regret ever crossing the Lin Kuei.
What? अरे boy, boy, boy. Bruh. अरे nice.
For what it's worth, I'm not regretting this yet.
Oh, okay. Damn! Bruh! What the fuck am I doing? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh. Bruh, I blocked it, right?
It is you who will regret crossing me.
Oh. Nice. What? Okay. Bonk. I love the subtitle bonk.
Incompetent.
Oh, that works.
I have had enough of you.
Then go, before I put you down like the rest of your Lin Kuei.
You haven't a prayer against the Lin Kuei's Grand Master. Fight.
Down back, yeah. Okay. Arey, what? Wait, how is he here when he's frozen? Escape failed.
Sorry, but I have to ask. Can any
Wait, what all other things I can do? Okay. मैं कुछ ट्राई कर रहा था हुआ नहीं.
Are you sure you're a grandmaster? Interesting. Kung Lao, over here!
Oh shit, is he dead? I mean, she did have a huge fall.
Madame Bo.
She's out cold.
Oh no, is she?
Dead? Not yet.
Oh my fucking god. What?
Madame Bo, how are you?
Kung Lao.
अरे भाई ये क्या था?
So, Madame Bo, are they ready?
A bit thick in the head, perhaps. But they are ready.
His eyes are glowing.
I am Lord Liu Kang, God of Fire and Protector of Earthrealm.
God? Earthrealm?
Madame Bo has been preparing you for this moment since you were boys. Today, you have proven worthy of joining my champions.
This fight was a test
of your ability and character. Yes. Bihan, Kuai Liang.
Oh, so Smoke is Kuai Liang. Or is he Scorpion? I'm confused. What?
So these two aren't thugs?
The Lin Kuei is a centuries-old clan dedicated to Earthrealm's defense.
You keep saying Earthrealm. Don't you mean Earth?
You boys have so much to learn.
Yeah.
Earth is only a part of Earthrealm. Earthrealm itself is one of many realms. Together, they comprise the whole of the universe.
The realms can be fierce, bitter rivals. That's why we need champions to defend ours.
The time draws near for the grand martial arts tournament between Earthrealm and the realm of Outworld. Held once each century, it allows each realm to demonstrate its strength. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. Our victory in the tournament will temper their zeal.
I've taught you everything I can. You must finish your training with Lord Liu Kang.
More training? These two couldn't defeat us. What?
They were pulling their punches.
Had we not held back, you would not have survived.
Come. The monks at the Wuxi Academy await to continue your tutelage.
I am ready, Lord Liu Kang.
And you, Raiden?
Li Fengjian? I'm needed here.
Earthrealm needs you, Raiden. You'll best serve the village by being one of its champions.
I understand.
Excellent. I will join you soon. First, there are other champions I must gather.
So this is the Kenshi chapter now, right? So is this the Kenshi chapter? Or Johnny Cage? Oh, Johnny.
We're off the map. We should go back, recheck the route.
It's this way.
Is this an Indiana Jones reference? Or I think I'm mixing it up. Does look like an Indiana Jones reference, not gonna lie. Oh. Oh.
God damn it, Alessia.
Jesus.
The darts came from here.
Can you open it?
Without killing us? Let's hope so. Turn them off. And we're definitely getting warmer.
How are these still burning?
Oil bubbles up from the ground. The chamber channels it somehow.
Oh!
God, Ravala! And his shield!
That's Havoc, right? I get confused between Havoc and Rico. What's up, what's up?
There's metal in the floor.
That's not just any metal. It's liquid mercury.
Shit, that stuff's toxic.
Fatal.
Fatal.
Only step where I step.
This is an Indiana Jones reference, brah.
Huh?
What did I say?
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
Not now. Get out the explosives.
That's our bridge?
Do this right, it'll fall across.
Oh! Okay.
The Kalima? They're real?
Keep working. I'll take care of the she-beasts.
You disturb Cantaravala's slumber. For your sin, you die.
Fight.
Array! So, Johnny is not a movie star. He's a... what do you call that? क्या बोलते हैं उन लोगों को जो ये सब ट्रेजर हंट वगैरह सब करते हैं. He's that interesting, very interesting. नमस्कार बॉस, हालत खराब, क्या हाल है आपके? I also just got time to stream रे, barely been able to. JIL, okay. अच्छा.
I have so had enough of you.
Pain in the ass. समझ रहा हूँ भाई. It sucks, but that's life, my friend. IJLL, okay. Hey, wait. What was it again? IJLL.
Got no time to die, crazy lady.
Bruh, I'm just confused, nothing else. To be honest with the combos and shit.
You okay?
Yes, we ready? Physics for the win. Let's go.
So he's like an archaeologist जो ये सब treasure वैसे ढूंढता है. Like he is Indiana Jones basically. That's interesting. That's Rico or Havoc.
This'll be worth millions.
I get confused both of them. I'm
It
sorry.
belongs in a museum. Adam!
Oh!
You will not have it.
You don't need it. You're dead. Speaking of which, you just killed my best friend. And I'm not one to forgive and forget.
Fight!
Wait, what is this thing? L है ना? Shadow kick. Ow! Sorry, this will happen a lot in between. KIJ.
This one's for you.
तेरे पे MK11 है ना? हाँ.
Understudy.
Okay. What else can I do with Johnny? Lucy Goosey. Okay. कितना ग्राफिक्स चाहिए MK11? More or less the same है दोनों का. MK1
Now where's
MK11.
that shield?
It's more or less the same.
I'm not yet defeated.
Yes, you are.
Bruh, this is Indiana Jones, boy.
Time to go home.
This is Indiana Jones, boy.
Freddy! I knew it! Woo! I felt that one. You felt it too, right?
Okay, he's a movie actor.
Temple of Kataravala, take 39, tail slate.
That's a wrap.
He is a movie actor. Lamau. Okay, never mind. My my early prediction was
Steven,
completely wrong.
This was fantastic. Thank you. Oh, just like the old days. And these props. Jimbo killed it.
You did too, Johnny.
Hey, about my pitch. You know, the karate zombie thing? I'm thinking 4 films. Maybe a streaming series?
Johnny, I don't have...
You're right. Not here. I'll swing by your office after I change.
I can't. Have to meet with the editors. Martian will call you.
Great! Have your assistant call me.
That was great, hon.
Wasn't it, though? We need to celebrate. I'm thinking private party.
Johnny, we need to talk. You're not the martial arts megastar you once were, honey. You're lucky Steven owed you a favor.
I'm telling you, Chris, we're fine.
Can you join me in the fact-based universe just once? We're broke. We have to cut back.
Cut back? On what?
Step 1 is selling this place.
I need a refill.
Johnny, we can't keep this up. You spent $10,000 on that sculpture, $30,000 on that drone, and this damn sword. $3 million?
Hey, Sento is history. That sword comes from...
That's not the point, Johnny!
Chris, honey, the parts, the money, they're coming. Steven's movie is just the beginning. That's why I can't cut back. To be a success, I have to project it. If I don't, Johnny Cage is done.
I didn't marry Johnny Cage. I married John Carlton. I'd give anything to have him back.
Chris.
Okay.
Come on, Chris, where are you going?
Okay, so Johnny's already married, huh? Okay. Very interesting dynamics for Johnny, not gonna lie.
How you like that, Mr. A-list? Thank God. Oh,
Hey, Kenshi, what's up, baby? Bruh, the man's so handsome. Bruh.
Where's my wife? What did you...
Your wife left. She's fine. You will be too if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Sento.
You some kind of hired gun? Or do you know Sento's history?
I know it. It's my family blade.
No. No way you're Tyra clan. They've been dead for centuries.
Not dead. Hiding. With Sento in my hands, I'll lead us out of the shadows.
That's a great plan, stranger. Except for one thing. Sento's mine.
Okay.
And I won't give it up without a fight.
Fight.
I just went through him, bro.
You tried robbing the wrong house.
क्या बोला? मेरे को भी खेलना है MK और ये बता कौन सा लैपटॉप खरीदना पड़ेगा अगर सारे गेम्स खेलने के लिए? हाँ, ओके. फिक्स किया है कि बगी है अभी भी. बीच बीच पे it gets a little buggy, but it's fine. It's still going all right.
I am the ultimate home security system.
I was trying something. ये एक मिनट ये क्या कर रहा है? Bruh, I am actually trying something, right? So it's just not going well for me. Bruh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Bruh, that's what happens when you learn only one fucking character. That's what happens when you learn only one fucking
My
character.
house, my rules.
अरे भाई साहब ये क्या है? दिवाली सेल का वेट कर ले, मस्त सेल आएगा. हाँ, that's true.
So, you have a name or what?
Kenshi Takahashi.
I knew you weren't Taira clan.
You know nothing, Cage.
400 years ago, the Taira clan were one of Japan's first families. They lost Sento after getting slaughtered at the siege of Aomori.
There were survivors. They hid themselves by shedding the name Taira for Takahashi. They joined the Bakuto for its protection.
The Yakuza's predecessors. From first family to crime family.
I will break us free of the Yakuza's corruption. Reclaim our name and our position. But my clan won't follow me unless I prove that I can lead. That's why I need Sento.
And that's Malibu's finest. It's a great story. Bullshit. But great. You should seriously consider becoming a screenwriter. What in the actual fuck?
Good evening, Johnny Cage. I am Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm.
I'll take.
May we enter?
Nothing's being shot here tonight. You sure you're in the right place?
Yes. We come on a matter of grave importance. We must speak to you and your guest.
What? How do you know about him?
Because I am the god of fire.
Chris, you vixen. Nicely done. Sure. I come right in. Glowing eyes are a nice touch.
Kenshi Takahashi. A tragic figure with a noble cause. Your actions this evening do you no credit.
Who are these people?
You tell me. They're your scene partners.
I also know of your struggles, Johnny Cage. I am here to offer you both a path forward.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, come on, guys, let's call this. Chris was a doll to set this up, but as pranks go, this one's a bit obvious.
This is no prank. Bihan, Kuai Liang, if you please.
अरे भाई साहब Scorpion is Kuai Liang, what the fuck?
All right. I'll play my part in this martial arts LARP. The missus ought to get what you paid for. Okay. Hey, you. Wait. Hey, you. Get your damn hands off him. I said, get your hands off him.
Oh!
Was that necessary, brother?
Brother?
Put him in his place.
Oh, ha, Kuai Liang, not right. Sorry.
That was a Hichuli. One of a kind. All right, I don't care if this is a damn prank. You crossed the line.
अरे भाई साहब.
Fight!
This is... Oh my god. Crap. Okay, the lag. Here we go. The lag, bruh.
Seriously.
Wait, I am struggling a little. I don't know why. Okay, let's try JIK. That was dumb.
You guys need a better fight core.
Wait, what the fuck, bro? IJ. Bruh.
And scene. I hope you're insured, because you're paying for my Hachuli.
Imbecile! You have no idea with whom you're dealing.
Enough!
Damn.
That's no special effect.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Kuai Liang.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Well, that last one tracks. But what's an Earthrealm?
All will be explained, Johnny Cage. For now, what is important is that you both have been chosen to join its champions.
Why him? Or me, for that matter.
Because I have faith that you will rise to the challenge. And because your service will change the arcs of your lives.
That is not a good idea.
It is genius, Raiden. The next time we see Sub-Zero, I will have to thank him for inspiring it.
Ow! See? It won't be effective. Maybe it's too effective.
We just need to get on with it. I've been cooped up here for months. I can't base a cinematic universe on Outworld's monsters and magic if I don't ever see them.
That's why you're here?
Liu Kang said this gig would change the arc of my life. That's how it gets done. My ex will rue the day she gave up on me.
So selfless.
Oh, please, Tattoo. You're just here to get your sword back.
We all have our reasons for being here. Some better than others. But we are not here to fight among ourselves. We are here to fight for Earthrealm.
Right,
About damn time.
It feels weird
And
seeing
today,
Raiden in
one
Liu
of you
Kang's
will be
place.
chosen to fight for it at the tournament.
Only one of us, Lord Liu Kang? Isn't Outworld fielding several champions?
The tournament's rules give the host realm that advantage. And it is Outworld's turn as host.
You know, I don't know why I've never asked this, but, what's our record at this tournament?
Earthrealm and Outworld have long been evenly matched. But Outworld is gaining strength. Should it win, its more militant factions will be emboldened.
I thought you admired Outworld.
It is a place of great knowledge, wealth, and beauty.
Yeah, I can give
But
for the
our
beauty one.
realms do not share goals and beliefs. We coexist peacefully, because Outworld respects our strength. Should we show weakness, our rival will become our enemy.
I will not lose, Lord Liu Kang.
First, you must win the right to represent us. Whichever one of you outlasts the others will be chosen. Raiden, step forward.
Good call. Cole the weak first.
You shall face him, Johnny Cage.
Ready for your close-up?
All right, let's do this. But remember, farm boy, I'm a global martial arts icon. I don't think you can handle this much boom.
I am ready, Johnny Cage. My mind and spirit fight as one.
Fight!
Bruh, it is so weird seeing like Raiden and Liu Kang just exchanging this thing. And Johnny is still Johnny, like, yeah, Johnny is still Johnny. Like, no difference. Oh, that's nice. What's it again? Oh, it's gay. Oh, okay. It's gay, right?
And that's why I don't need stunt doubles.
अबे क्या हो रहा है? अच्छा, it's I. Okay. I'll have it. Okay.
This fight was an honor.
Hey.
You're welcome.
Kenshi Takahashi, you are next.
Oh, with the sword? Bruh, fight hand to hand. Arre voice of the stare off.
You
I
have
like that.
skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
It's nerve, not heart, that wins fights. I should know. I've been in hundreds of them.
Fight!
I shouldn't have taken you lightly. I won't do it again.
Bruh.
Do you still question my nerve?
Very nice.
I
like
do not. Yours was a well-earned victory.
I like the cutback though. That was
You may
nice.
rest, Raiden. This evening, you will face your final opponent.
$50 says Kung Lao wins.
Make it interesting. Bet me cento.
Not on your life.
Raiden, Kung Lao. The winner of this match will represent Earthrealm against Outworld. It is a grave duty, not to be undertaken lightly. You may step back now and suffer no dishonor.
I choose to fight, Lord Liu Kang.
As do I.
Then may the best person win.
Concede, Raiden. You have never beaten me. That won't change today.
No. If the monks have taught us one thing, it's that the only constant in the universe is change.
Fight!
Bruh. Bruh.
That was pure luck, Raiden. Like lightning, you are...
There is a first time for everything, Kung Lao.
I like this. I like this banter. I like how he's not
Although
like
you have
humble
all
every
trained
time.
well, Raiden has excelled. This outcome does not surprise me.
How could I have... Congratulations, Raiden.
For the tournament, you will need this.
Oh.
Forged by the Elder Gods, it gives the wearer power over lightning and thunder. Go ahead, try it.
Holy Ark of the Covenant.
It is incredible. But is it necessary?
In addition to possessing great might, the Outworlders you will face also wield great magic. The amulet levels the playing field.
You must be careful, Raiden. You could get hurt. Even killed.
No tournament participant has ever been grievously injured or killed. I would never send my champions unwittingly into mortal combat. We leave in 7 days for Outworld's capital, Sundo. The tournament will be held at the palace of Empress Sindel.
We are gonna see Melina. Yay.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. Do not become drawn in. You must focus on the task at hand.
दे दूंगा कोई सीन नहीं है
Toto, I have a feeling we're not Kansas anymore.
Bruh. Melina!
Are those Empress Sindel's daughters? Yes.
Bruh.
They do not disappoint.
I know, right,
Your
Cage?
Earthrealm's ambassadors, Johnny, will show them respect, not unwanted attention.
Yeah, I love Johnny, bruh. He's so relatable.
Lord Liu Kang, welcome.
Thank you, Princess Melina.
You remember my sister?
Of course. Princess Kitana. May I introduce Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, Kenshi Takahashi, and Earthrealm's champion, Raiden.
I hope you're prepared, Raiden. Our champions are determined to win.
None more so than me. It's been too long since we've known victory.
Princess Melina, we should be on our way. Empress Sindel awaits.
Thank you, Tanya.
Damn.
Follow me, please.
I know they're twins, and I think this is like...
Those are Centaurians. And Shokan.
The six-armed beings are not Nodens.
The monks described them, but seeing them in person?
I see that Her Majesty once again spares no expense on the festival.
Should she not? It commemorates my late father.
I admire, Princess. I do not judge. As did all of Outworld, I valued greatly Jarrett's fellowship.
Bruh, Melina is somehow more sexier.
First Constable, our route was to be clear. This couldn't wait?
Should I allow Tarkatans to infect the city, Your Highness? Those arrested were harboring some here, rather than report them for quarantine.
The Earthrealmers cannot be privy to our secrets, Li Mei. As Sundo's first constable, you must show better judgment. Perhaps that's too much to expect.
Damn, the shade, bro.
Princess Melina doesn't seem to like her very much.
Li Mei used to lead the Umgadi, the palace guard. It was on her watch that the princess's father was murdered.
Oh, that's why. Acha, father was murdered. Okay, okay, okay.
Worry expends energy for no purpose, Raiden.
But the tournament, if I lose...
Focus on your actions, not the outcome. It is all you can control.
Good quotes. Oi, General Shao, what's up?
Red alert. Incoming stock villain.
General Shao. Do not let him goad you.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
Would you care to test his strength? Raiden will...
Will prove himself soon enough.
Have you still not told most Earthrealmers that Outworld exists?
It is safer that way, General.
I suppose so. Your people's frail minds couldn't handle the truth.
You presume them frail, General. Should you? Given how frequently they win this tournament?
Damn!
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Welcome, members of the Royal House. Welcome, our esteemed Earthrealm guests. We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang, in hopes that it would foster peace among realms. May Jared's soul watch over us with pride from its resting place in the living forest. Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel, it pleases me to once again be your guest.
Here, you are always welcome. Now, let us meet your champion.
Bruh, I can't take my eyes off
Earthrealm's
Melina.
champion is Raiden, Your Majesty. He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
You seem nervous, young man.
I'm a stranger in an unfamiliar land, here to compete against its greatest fighters. Yes, I am nervous.
As you should be. You have a difficult path ahead. It has begun. As tradition requires, Outworld's initial competitor will be Sundo's first constable, Li Mei. May she defend our realm's glory, as well as she preserves our capital's order.
Your Majesty, I will honor both the Royal House and all of Outworld with my combat.
If so, you will vastly exceed my expectations. Remember, were it not for Jared's tradition, you would not be here.
Damn, she's really not treated well, Ray. I mean, I understand why, but
All
damn.
you need do is your best. The rest will take care of itself.
Yes, Lord Liu Kang.
Shall we see what you can do?
Hopefully, this will be the first of many victories.
I will prevail, Earthrealmer. This fight is more important to me than you can ever know.
Fight.
I am not gonna lie. Okay, in that entire cutscene, it's very unfortunate I don't have a webcam right now because my webcam decided to fuck off. Right, but in that entire cutscene, I was just looking at Melina. I couldn't look at anyone else. मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा. मैं लिटरली सिर्फ मिलीना को ही देखे जा रहा हूँ. सिंडेल बोल रहे, जब सिंडेल कैमरा में से हट गई मिलीना, मैं तब जाके सिंडेल को देखा. I was completely fixated on मिलीना. मुझे और कोई दिख ही नहीं रहा था. मैंने कहा यार ये क्या हो रहा है. अरे सुन तो, डेस्टिनी या MK11 को सेव रिक्वायर्ड चाहिए तो शायद मैं खेल पाऊंगा. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है कि अगर कॉम्बोज होने स्टार्ट होते हैं ना, देन थोड़ा फकअप होने का चांस रहता है. बाकी तो हाँ ठीक है, मैं दे दूंगा, मेरे को कोई सीन नहीं है. तेरा चल जाए बड़ी, बस दे तो मैं दूंगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. व्हाट इज द फ्लाई थिंग अगेन? ओके oh okay, yeah, okay.
I will admit it. That tested me.
Bruh. Look at her clapping in the background, bro. Look at her clapping in the background. What the fuck?
Thank you for the match, First Constable.
Damn, is too. I feel bad for Levi now.
My compliments, Raiden, on a well-fought match. We'll see how you fare in the next. General Shao, whom have you chosen as our next competitor?
Your Majesty, I have chosen Reiko, my second in command. As a boy, Reiko was orphaned during the Kafala War. Though captured, his spirit remained unbroken. He scratched, clawed, and survived. After the war, I took him in, molded him into the perfect soldier. Few others are as well versed in the ways of war.
In whose army have you served? In what wars have you fought?
I have done neither.
Then you are woefully unprepared, Earthrealmer. This will be your last battlefield.
Alright boys, so the trash talk is insane, not gonna lie. J, any special moves from J? Okay. Arey, what? I fucked that up, sorry. What? Okay, so wait, what?
I may not have faced war, but I am a warrior.
Alright, damn. Alright, counter, nice. Ah, nice, that was nice. He came in and just kicked him in the face. That was nice.
Felled by a simple farmer.
Damn! I love this Raiden, man. I love this Raiden.
I am ready for my next opponent, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
Patience, young man. We are adjourned until first light. I hope to see you all at this evening's banquet.
She's not happy. Kenshi on the side is like, bruh. I love
I'm sorry, you're 10,000 years old? Oh, talk about aging gracefully.
What do you see in him?
He is a hero, Raiden, though he may not yet know it. Do you recognize everyone here?
Most, yes. From your descriptions. Except for him.
Rain.
That is Rain, the High Mage of Outworld. Not his given name, but one earned due to his mastery of water magic.
Are you unwell, Princess?
I am fine, Tanya.
I know I'm to fight Melina, but will I also face Tanya?
By tradition, you should not. If you did, you would be tested.
Why?
Umgadi, like Tanya, are warrior priestesses, selected from the firstborn daughters of Outworld.
Damn.
From infancy, they are trained to defend the royal family.
Oh boy, so.
Outworld must see much conflict if the Empress needs such protection.
Its past has been difficult, though the last 1,000 years of Empress Sindel's reign have been a true golden age. The memories of that strife still linger.
My husband Jared believed that the future of our realms lay together. Let us move forward in open dialogue, letting no secrets tear our bonds asunder.
Your Majesty, it's an honor to be here and to meet your people. I can already see there's more that joins us than divides us.
Our peoples could not be more different, champion.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Earthrealm is devoid of all...
That's enough, General.
My apologies, Your Majesty. Perhaps I've enjoyed too much of this excellent wine. With your permission...
You may go.
Damn.
It is bad enough we may lose to the Earthrealmers, but then you go and drunkenly insult them? You needlessly stain my honor and your family's proud military tradition.
May I speak freely, Your Majesty?
Again with this? If you must.
We must act on the Sorcerer's prophecy. He warns that Liu Kang will conquer Outworld.
And his predictions are usually impeccable. But I've no proof of Liu Kang's ill intent. His interventions have kept Outworld at peace for centuries.
He herds us into compromises, shackles our independence. If we could meet our enemies in battle, we'll take...
You would consign us to endless war!
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
If I see evidence of the prophecy's accuracy, we will act. But only then, and only at my command. Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort, not the first?
He did, Your Majesty.
Do not forget that, General.
ये शाह खान है क्या? He's General Shao, not Shao Kahn. Damn, hottie.
You asked to see us?
I saw what happened this evening.
There was nothing. Something I ate.
Was it? I can't chance it, can I? If you fight tomorrow, the symptoms of your disease could manifest. Kitana will take your place.
What? There are already whispers she should replace me as your heir. This will make them screams!
Your illness is your fault. Why you left the palace that night unattended is still beyond me.
I just needed time alone, away from all this. I never thought that...
That's your problem, Melina. You never think.
Damn.
A mother is only trying to protect you, sister. If your disease becomes known, you will be banished to the wastes. For you to hold the throne, we must keep your secret.
I have no idea, Anshul. मैं भी पहली बार खेल रहा हूँ with no spoilers. I have no idea story में क्या होने वाला है. This is my first playthrough. तो बाद में बनेगा नहीं बनेगा I have no idea.
You continue to surprise Raiden. Among others, you have defeated Kotal, Motaro, and Shiva.
Huh?
Only 2 fights remain. Are you ready, Earthrealmer?
I am, Your Majesty.
Then next you face my daughter, Katana.
Your Majesty, this is unprecedented. Raiden's next opponent should be your heir.
Melina is unavailable. She's away on pressing Imperial business.
But I have not prepared him to battle Katana.
He's already demonstrated great skill. Can he not improvise?
Do not worry. I can do this.
Very well.
I will be no easier to fight than my sister, Earthrealmer.
I suffer under no such delusion, Your Highness.
I will win this fight. For her, my Empress, and all of Outworld.
Fight!
Oh! Wait. Okay, wait. I wanna try something. Bruh. I wanna try something. Okay, wait. Okay.
Face me.
Yeah, I will. Oh, okay. Yep. Wait. That was a decent combo, not gonna lie. Nice.
You fight well, Princess.
Probably.
As do you, Earthrealmer. Surprisingly so.
I hope we meet again. Under different circumstances.
What?
It's time for the final match. It's a testament to your abilities that you've made it thus far.
Arre, I can't
But
pause
now you must face General Shao.
Arre, the old traditional rivalry. Let's go.
Victor of the Tavarian War. Conqueror of the Kwatan Plains. Defender of the Navala Coast. As has his family for generations, General Shao defends us with zeal and tenacity. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
That's a notable list of accomplishments, General.
It is a mere fraction of them. A full recitation would take days.
Fight.
अरे wait, you know वो जो line बोला अभी किटाना को कि I hope we meet under different circumstances. This is the same line Liu Kang says to Melina in MK9, and then Liu Kang and Melina कह रहा हूँ. Liu Kang said to Kitana, and they fell in love with him. Are they gonna pair Raiden and Kitana in MK1? Are they? That would be hella interesting, not gonna lie. अरे भाई पकड़ लिया साले ने. अरे अरे what? Isn't MK1 older than MK7? 7? ये MK1 है. वो वाला MK1 is different. Midway का अलग है भाई.
Liu Kang trained you well, but not well enough to win.
अरे मारा भाई. हाँ अरे यार वो हिट हो गया होता. That would have been a nice
It's
combo.
over.
He actually won.
I have done it.
Yes, you have. The fuck?
Congratulations, Raiden. Earthrealm wins.
Damn, she's hella pissed.
May I assist you?
Stay away, Earthrealmer.
Damn.
Well done. You have exceeded my greatest expectations.
Thank you, Lord Liu Kang.
Because of you, the Outworlders who would disturb the peace will once again be held at bay. Come, let us bid our hosts farewell and return to Earthrealm.
Damn, not bad.
All right, yeah. That was great.
Very impressive.
Here's how it's done.
Geras?
Geras, my old friend. It's been eons.
Old friend?
It's good to see you.
What?
Likewise, Lord Liu Kang.
Huh?
I have watched you with the hourglass. You are relishing your role as Earthrealm's protector.
It suits me far better than being Keeper of Time ever did. I never wanted to replace Chronica. Being history's architect drove her mad. I had no wish to share her fate. Which is why I am forever grateful that you volunteered to safeguard the hourglass.
Huh?
Despite my having relinquished its power, the new era has unfolded as it should.
You created me in your own image. Duty is my highest calling.
Okay.
While I am glad you are here, you are not one for social calls. Is there trouble with the hourglass?
With something it has shown me.
What, Geras?
When you restarted history, you altered the destinies of certain malefactors to neutralize them. At least one of them is defying that destiny. Shang Tsung.
Go on.
He has escaped his meaningless life and is on his way to becoming a powerful sorcerer. He has already infiltrated Sindel's court.
I saw no sign of him during the tournament. But if that snake is in Sindel's ear...
Your vision of peace may already be compromised.
Bruh.
I appreciate this warning, Geras. I will investigate. Please return to the hourglass and see what else you can learn.
Bruh, it is so weird seeing Liu Kang and Geras as friends. What the actual fuck, bro?
So we find him in Outworld and bring him here for questioning?
Yes.
Kenshi.
If what I fear has happened, he is a grave threat to the realms.
Anything else?
Shang Tsung is a master of deceit. Do not trust a word he utters.
Sounds a lot like my first agents.
It's a tricky mission. I'd rather Raiden go along than this one.
Hey, this one is up for the job.
This mission must be done quietly. I am breaking my word with Empress Sindel by sending you into Outworld without her knowledge. Due to the tournament, Raiden is now a familiar face there. Sending him will only increase your risk of being discovered. This talisman is attuned to Shang Tsung's chi. Follow it to him. And be careful. May the Elder Gods protect you.
Bruh, he's so handsome. Both of them are so handsome, actually.
Are we there yet?
Again? How old are you? 5?
What can I say? These boots weren't made for walking.
If that is the most pain you feel today, consider yourself lucky.
Oh, I'm already lucky. I've got Sento strapped to my back.
I will reclaim it, Cage.
Got 3 million? It's yours.
You know I don't have it.
I bet your Yakuza pals could come up with it. Oh, that's right. You blew them off. If there's one lesson Hollywood's taught me, it's never burn bridges. You never know who can help.
The Yakuza are leeches, bleeding out those too weak to resist. I grew up in that life, and I never understood it. Why my gain required others' pain. I got out. I need my clan out too. We can't be part of their crimes any longer.
Damn. I like the banter in between. It really makes it feel like, you know, थोड़ा light-hearted भी हो जाता है बीच-बीच में. Oh, Tarkat.
What's your precious say?
That Shang Tsung is among those... things.
Oh, my fans are gonna go nuts cosplaying them a Cage Gun.
Baraka!
Hold him still. If he squirms, I cannot extract marrow.
That's Shang Tsung. Let's jump him after he's done. Oh, in Fists of Iron, we did this thing where, like,
We're not basing strategy on your movies, Cage.
Let me go! You can't do this!
Ah!
The wound will heal in time. It is a small price to pay for progress.
On second thought, this scene's playing fine without us. Yeah, I say we let him finish it.
We have to save Shang Tsung. Liu Kang needs him alive.
Don't save him! Ah, this is where the fuck up happens. Wow.
How did he do that?
I would have killed him but for you.
I get why you'd want to, but you can't.
You're one of his minions. You'll die in his place. Fight.
अबे escape कर जा रहा है साले आया ही ओके अरे एक मिनट इसका कोई स्पेशल मूव नहीं है क्या ओके bro oh my god Baraka went insane bro
You haven't stopped him. You've just made him angry.
Boy, Baraka is insane, dude. What the? Oh my god. भाई रुक जा यार रुक जा एक मिनट was tough, right?
Now please, let me explain.
You got us into this. How about getting us out?
I know what this looks like, but we don't work for Shang Tsung.
If not, why save him?
Because Liu Kang, Earthrealm's protector, wants to question him. He thinks Shang Tsung may be a threat to both our realms. I'm Kenshi Takahashi.
Wow, okay.
Our kind do not shake hands.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Don't you know what we are?
No, we don't.
We are victims of Tarkat. The disease is not easily gotten, but you can't risk more close exposure.
Wow, Baraka actually is caring about them. What?
Disfigures, then debilitates. In time, it will turn us all into bloodthirsty monsters. Death is our only release.
So you weren't always like this?
I was once a rich merchant, but when I became ill, I was banished. Now I run this colony. I am Baraka.
What does Shang Tsung want with your bone marrow, Baraka?
I don't know, but he comes here each month to harvest it.
Release us, and we'll capture Shang Tsung. And we'll find out why he's been coming here. I promise.
Wow, okay.
Let them go.
Wow, okay. Baraka is...
We won't let you down.
Okay. 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 I like this Baraka.
Damn. This was guiding us to Shang Tsung. Now we can't find him.
His laboratory is near. I'll take you.
Okay, wait. I'll just go to the main menu because I'm done for the day. Hey, but I like this Baraka. Not gonna lie. I really like this. I like this. अच्छा लगा मुझे देख के ये. So will I get to see the chapter parts also? Oh, so there are like 4 acts. Okay. So this is the Kenshi one. Then this is 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. Acha, 15 is a long one. Okay. I think in this we'll play as Liu Kang. Or Raiden. Could be any one of the two. Honestly. So we are on chapter 5, I reckon. No, 4. Okay, 4. Right. So 4 for each. That is 48. 12. Right. 48. Out of that we have done 12. 13. So 48 subtract 10, 38, 35. And then 15 has how many? 35, right? 15 has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12, 13. 13. So, 48 was actually the right time. 48 is actually correct. So, 48 chapters, damn. I think this will take like 3 streams. Right? 4, then 4. Nah, it will take 4 streams. Yeah. Considering the amount of time I get, it's gonna take 4 streams. Okay. I'll try and stream the set on weekend also. We'll try and stream on weekends also. Not a lot of people watching, so I think I'm not gonna raid out anyone. Alan Wake खेल रहे लोग बहुत. अच्छा, Peter stop streaming, huh? Okay. चलो boys,